Hello there, and welcome to GCS2 News with me, your host, AE. Your headlines. We've had the breakout of Operation Unthinkable. This Allied mirror match tournament will offer excellent entertainment for the fans and an interesting competitive event for the players. It features an alt history setting where Allied factions are pitted against one another, and a tournament where we'll see 16 of the best in the world collide in incredibly fun and creative conditions, all designed to raise funds for the GCS2 project. The setting. Churchill and Barton are renegades at war. They have taken advantage of a borderline skirmish in the central German occupied territories to wage war against the Soviet forces therein. Taking advantage of nationalist uprisings in Poland, Romania and Ukraine, they form a core contingent of crusaders against communism, with Allied, American and British professional volunteers joining their ranks. The US and Allied home forces are incredibly upset and feel betrayed by these actions, classing them as renegades and persona non grata. They desire to cut all funds and equipment and resources to the crusade. This leads to skirmishes, and all-out retaliation from the Soviet army results in a three-way struggle and a true Allied civil war, giving us Operation Unthinkable. Sign-ups are now open for this tournament. The best 16 Allied players in the world will be selected to play. There will also be a 4v4 show match for people's enjoyment. It is only asked that people play for the fun of the game, and fans donate to the GCS2 project if they haven't already, as a sign of support for the entertainment they are being provided. Your next bulletin, we have a update from the Eastern Front with Imperial Dane giving us a war report.
Yes, this is Imperial Dane reporting live from Stalingrad, where I'm happy to report that our fiendish trap of having the Soviets surround us before we then strike back has succeeded. Those Bolshevik bastards won't be seeing this one coming, I guarantee you. This shall be known as the greatest German victory in history.
Thank you for that, Dane. That report is very interesting. Let's see how that one plays out. Up next, I had an interview with none other than Barton this week. It was a very interesting interview, offering a lot of insights into the inner workings of the mind of Barton. Have a little listen to this. Hello there. Today I am with Barton. Dzień dobry, Barton.
Hello, mate.
So he answers in a Von Ivan voice. So, Barton, let's just get straight into things. We want to ask you the big question. Should we learn to play and play tutorial?
Always.
Always. That's the great thing. I mean,
like, for example, look at Loveness, right? During the GCS1, he played tutorial like 1,000 times. And what? 4-0 finals.
Amazing. And that's getting results. That's Coach Barton, almost like a father figure looking after the community. I mean, an abusive father, yes, but still, you know.
Abusive father? No way. Dear Lord, not like this.
I mean, you're obviously doing an imitation of Von Ivan there. You're playing with Von Ivan in the upcoming 2v2 tournament, aren't you?
Yes, because I'd like to troll some games, and I can't do it with Price because, you know, he's retard.
God. So you've taken the more evolved form, Von Ivan, as like this next level up, I guess. And you're gonna try and win.
At least Von knows how to play. He doesn't make 8 mortars.
That happened in the last one, I remember. It was funny to watch, though, Price's 8 mortars, but not very efficient, I guess, after you started to play good teams.
Yeah, now Price got some other shit strat, blobbing PGs. Come on, what is this? Madness.
Yes, it is madness. It's always made him entertaining to watch. However, you've always, out of the pair of you, you know, formerly Experts clan, now L to P clan, you've always been the tournament-winning guy, the one that can actually play serious for a moment and get results, right? But it seems like maybe those days, like your glory days, were in the earlier half of the series. Would you say that is correct?
My time have passed, sadly.
Oh, that's
Like other peoples are now gonna win the GCS. Wait, not win, but at least get in the live event.
so that's your goal right now. It's to get into that final 8 and come to
Yeah,
Manchester.
at least that. So I can
Give hugs and kisses to everyone.
like this.
We'll have to keep you separated at the live event, or maybe you'll find
God
that
damn.
common phenomenon that people on the internet aren't so tough in real life, and they love each other, and they drink vodka together, and everybody gets on and has a happy time.
Oh, we should do a challenge on vodka.
Yes, you should. You should have a vodka drinking challenge with Hans and settle your.
Not with Hans. I mean with you.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
Hans is, a skinny guy. I'm more about fat, so gonna pass out real quick.
I bet you're used to the Polish vodka as well. I'm not so used to it. You'd probably beat me at that, but we'll have to see. So interesting then. So you're at the moment, your goal is to practice so you can get into that final 8, come to Manchester, and just have an awesome time playing in the tournament. But are you a little bit scared that maybe there's going to be 8 people that are better than you for GCS qualifying?
I don't know. There's something said in the rules or something that benefactors can decide on the 8th guy. So I hope on that.
You still have to get points, though. Momo for Show also mentioned that. I mean, there's a lot of people looking at that rule thinking, oh, that's my chance. I'm popular.
Wait,
it's going to happen.
Okay, hold on. How is it decided that benefactors get some people to choose that did well in the tournament, or
yeah, so it's,
can take
it's
random
the
guy
next
like
3
Imperial
on
Dane?
points. So we got that ESL points system kind of thing, haven't we, right?
So people can't vote on Imperial Dane.
No, yeah, you can't just vote on anybody. It's not going to be a vote between Imperial Dane and Barton and Farhu. It's going to be like 3 people who did well, the next well on points. So like out of points, it'll be like 4, 5, and 6. It'll be those guys. Then we'll choose. So you've got a chance. But to be honest, Barton, I was a big fanboy of yours in the SNF era, and then maybe at the start of ESL when you beat Jesulin in that crazy game, and these kind of stupid games where people don't take you seriously enough, and then you make a crazy comeback. I want to see that Barton again. Can't we get that Barton back?
Maybe, but look at this. When the tournament starts in about 3 months, yes, I'm glad that I got the time for this.
So you can train. You're going to be training then. And so we've heard it here first. Barton is training. He's looking to get into GCS2 finals. We've also got some other rumblings, maybe interviews coming up with people like Jesulin, who also might be training soon. We've got great new guys like Von Aston, Dave, who's suddenly top dog of the yard. But Barton, just a few parting words for the fans and for fellow players. What would you like to leave us with?
I don't know, people, please, L2P, play tutorial, then you can be just great as me. And you can get into the GCS2 finals.
Inspirational. Thank you, Barton.
Feels good, man.
Wow, I think you can certainly agree that was a very unique perspective on the Company of Heroes 2 scene from none other than Barton himself. We can only hope in September at GCS2's live tournament he's a tamer character in person than he portrays over the internet. And now your weekly news roundup. The GCS donation tally continues to mount, with every single cent going into making GCS2 the greatest Company of Heroes tournament ever. The count is currently at $8,569, with recent and highly thanked donations from LGM, Jesulin, Aimstrong, Devem, Legio, who has increased his donation by adding to his personal tally, Dobers and Momo for Show, who very thankfully has donated his first Twitch check straight back into the community. Every single donation is highly thanked. We've had $300 in anonymous donations this week. If you seek to claim some of the great donation rewards that are available to you, you may want to message us and we will link you to your account. Also, this week, we have had qualification rule updates. There are now wildcards up for grabs, with each pool of players entering into one of the 4 tournaments. The last 3 tournaments out of the 4 will have 2 wildcard entries into each one, giving many more players an excellent chance to compete. We've also had the criteria for overall entry into the qualification system. It has now been designated as having 150 rank or below auto match average, 400 hours in Code 2 or above, and over 10 completed 1v1 auto match games in the month of May. Please visit GCS2.org for all info. Thank you for tuning in for this week's news update. Please tune in next Saturday for Operation Unthinkable. It's going to be an incredible event, and thank you to everybody that continues to make GCS2 possible and continues to make this community great. Thank you. I've been AE, and goodbye.